Right. Well, look, we're just at the very end of the day. I'm just doing the final session. But before I do that, I just grab the wonderful Liz Sargeant, who on Twitter is
At Liz Sargeant.
Right, if you're on Twitter, follow her. She's fantastic. She's just done 2 back-to-back sessions on discharge to assess. Now, this is like really scary stuff. Okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It worried me.
No, it's not.
Okay, tell us why it isn't.
It's not scary stuff because it's more scary to keep older people in hospital.
Well, that's true, but you have got to get it really organised, haven't you, to get this properly done?
You've got to have good planning in the hospital and you've got to have a quick response in the community.
Yes.
But it doesn't all have to be by expensive staff.
No.
It's about carers and actually just doing the right thing for older people. By assessing them in hospital, as we do currently, we get it wrong so many times because they're like fish out of water in hospital. And oddly, we wouldn't do that for younger people. We let them go home and sort themselves
I
out.
absolutely get that, but from the practical point of view, I mean, working, for example, in social services, the in-reach teams, you were saying you're not too bothered about occupational therapists, were you?
No, I'm not. I'm saying the occupational therapists are currently in the wrong place.
Right, okay, where should they be?
Out in the community doing the assessment once somebody
it's funny
gets
because I
home.
wrote a piece the other day saying they should be based in the community.
But not doing the old-fashioned home visits where somebody then gets brought back to hospital, but doing the assessment once they're home and having
community
care.
physio is quite important, isn't it? That's rarer than hen's teeth in some places. It's quite hard to get.
But a lot of these, so we need to use OT and physio when they need it, and there's some people where the care agencies, the voluntary sector can give us a heads up when they first get home. Not everybody needs
And what
an
about
OT
social
and physio
services?
to go in.
Because they've really got to be on the ball as well, and they are struggling. They're running on the smell of money rather than money.
So at the moment they're having to do assessments on people that aren't ever going to need social care, won't meet the criteria. If they're involved after the person's had a period of recovery at home, we find that the care packages they need to put in long term are smaller and less people are admitted to long-term care.
Really interesting.
So they do the assessment when the person's at their best, not when they're at their worst.
And you're leaving, aren't you? You're going to go and do it yourself now.
I am going to go and do it myself.
Right, that's very scary, isn't it?
It is very scary, but somebody's got to measure it, evaluate it, and prove the difference it makes.
Okay, will you publish it on the Academy of Fabulous Stuff for us?
Yes, I will.
Do that. Okay, fine. There you go. So this is Fabulous Liz. No, don't go. There he is. This is Fabulous Liz. Right. Discharge to assess. She's going to publish her outcomes on the Academy.
Home first.
Home first. Home first. Not home birth. Home
Last
first.
1,000 days.
And the last 1,000 days. Very important. That's it. Got to go. Got to do a session.